The next section is going to have two options. One for basic ticket, just getting tickets, and the other option for getting a whole package. Now notice how I've got these each set apart as filled sets. And these are going to be the areas that we're going to collapse with JavaScript. So we're only going to expand these when they're selected by the user. So I've got two sections and they can only choose one or the other, so I'm going to use radio buttons to do this. So right up here in the choose the type of experience, so right here find heading 3, and inside this div I'm going to add a paragraph, and inside here I'm going to put another input that is of type radio, so that'll give me a radio button. And now I need a different name. Remember that for this group of radio buttons we gave them the name of seating. This is a different group. I don't want it associated with that one, so to do that I give it a different name, and I'm going to call this one package. I'm also going to give it an ID, and remember it needs to be different here because it needs to be unique on each one. So I'm going to call the ID ticket, and I'm also going to do the value as ticket. So now I've given it all the values that it needs. I'm going to label it. So the label, and I just want to call this movie tickets. And I want to use the for attribute to connect it. And I connect it to the ID value. All right, and I need a second one. So I'm just going to copy that. I'm going to change this to complete cinema package. And I want to keep the name the same, so it's going to stay package. The ID is going to be different, and I'm going to call this complete. And the value I want to be different. I'm also going to set it to be complete. Okay, so I have those two radio buttons, and I refresh, and there they are. And now I can click on one or the other, but it only lets one happen at a time. And we'll use those events, those clicking events, to be able to expand and hide these collapsible sections.